Hello everyone, and now welcome to what is labeled as a super final between Remind and Focus. Remind will be spawning as the red Night Elf, meanwhile Focus will be spawning as the yellow Orc here on Ancient Isle 2. Gonna go ahead and wait for things to load up here as we see Focus has spawned as the yellow Orc on the bottom left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, on the top left, we have Remind spawning as the red Night Elf. Now, for the sake of easy labeling, I'll probably just label this game number 3, game number 4, game number 5 in the series. Well, if you guys have been watching it, you guys know or follow me on my channel. First thing I gotta say is if you guys have not subscribed to me, please do so. If you guys still want up-to-date WarCraft 3 casts, definitely subscribe, follow my channel. Also, remember to like and comment on all of my videos as it does help me out in the long run. We are looking at Remind quickly opening up with an Ancient of War creep, also an Archer down over here as the Demon Hunter gonna try and go to town and finish off the Ogre Magi creep camp there. Alright, it looks as though Demon Hunter is gonna be able to finish that off right there. There's a quick ensnare going down. Ring of Protection +2, attempting to take down that Troll Trapper here as the Ancient of War is taking a significant beating right there. Needs to eat a little bit more trees in order to replenish that cell count, and then we'll see where he goes next. Picks up a Tome of Intelligence. Meanwhile, Blade Master coming around the other side, he has picked up Gloves of Haste, a very, very nice item. And we'll see if Focus ends up getting Claws of Attack +6. Yes, out of all of the races, it really feels like the Orc side really depends on items more than anything else just because of those Claws of Attack. Yes, Slippers of Agility and Circlets of Nobility do add a little bit of damage to that Blade Master, but it just simply isn't nearly as effective when compared to Claws of Attack +6. There is a Windwalk Strike right there, dealing 80 or almost 80 damage. If I recall correctly, that Wisp looked like it was pretty high on life, but then again, a Wisp with only 120 life, even at what, 2/3 life, it will end up, or 75% life? Yeah, 75% life. It can still easily get taken down there. All right, nicely done there. Archer purposely going after that Orc. Dust of Appearance. It looks as though the Blade Master is going to get that one Archer and some early kills for that demon, or excuse me, for that Blade Master. Getting that early Wisp and also getting that early Archer. We'll see if anything snowballs after this, as it looks as though both of them are looking for the new releases of the Jordans, and the Blade Master was able to pick up the item first. Alright, rushing to your nearest Foot Locker only to see the person in front of you in line picking up those last pairs, as the Demon Hunter now being left in the dust. Demon Hunter doing a little bit of chasing there. You can see that front door is pretty much now wide open for the Blade Master if he decides to come inside here and do a little bit of harassment. Now, you can take a look there. The Blade Master really has no easy way of getting to any of these Wisps. Focus, not being able to focus down those particular units because Remind was smart enough to place each individual Wisp in a location that is very difficult to get to. Also, you're going to see that Remind is in a little bit of trouble. That Ancient of War has walked all the way over here, and you saw that early Archer was taken down, so the only unit left on the board right now is that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter taking a little bit of a beating so far, as we're going to see him try and finish off. Is he going to be able to? Yes, he does take down that Gnoll, that Gnoll there, as the Gnoll Overseer may end up falling as well. You can see that the Blade Master is going to try and finish things off. There is a Cold Arrow, as the Demon Hunter is looking to try and finish it off. There is a Scroll of Town Portal, Ring of Protection +2, unable to pick it up until the Blade Master does teleport away. All right. Focus is looking to be in a very, very good spot right now. Naga Sea Witch having the Ring of Protection +2, Boots of Speed, and also that Dust of Appearance. A Beastmaster has quickly been hired up, but you're going to see that Beastmaster being playing a little bit on the defensive end for at least a little while longer. Cold Arrows now coming out there. Windwalk Strike, Mana Burn, 80 hit point critical strike as well, so the damage is really starting to rack in, but the Beastmaster does arrive to the party and is now getting in a bit of damage as well. Alright, Naga Sea Witch has no easy way of retreating. Ancient of War even joining in on the fight, living up to his name. But it looks as though the Quill Beast and the Beastmaster summons will be able to push back this rather aggressive play by Focus. Now, obviously, Focus has not been slouching during all this time. You take a look at his base, you can see that he has the Bestiary ready to go. He has the Spirit Lodge. There is the Spirit Walker. There is that Raider. And as these units do get trained up, it is going to cause significant problems to the rather small army of Remind. Remind's army still sitting at 20 over 50 supply. Ancient of Wonders, Ancient of Wind currently being trained, teching the Tree of Eternity, but the delay may be significant enough that it really is no easy way out. All right, Ancient of War gonna go ahead and try to root himself in position. Looks as though the Demon Hunter gets in one more mana burn onto that Blade Master as the Blade Master finally gets away. 22 over 50 supply. First Druid of the Talent now being trained. You can see the Ancient of Wonders rather low on hit points as the Naga Sea Witch ready to perhaps come over and bring in a bit of attacks once again. Ensnare now being added, a second Spirit Walker, the more Spirit or Orc Burrows now being added as well, as you can see. Is this guy stuck? Okay, wow. All right, so this Spirit Walker is actually stuck, unable to get out of that position there, and that is going to significantly delay Focus's attempts to try and push. That may be the difference between victory and defeat, but then again, he did end up picking up Book of the Wind, as that Book of the Dead so powerful against all races. Well, against all races except for Night Elf, because those wisps will just come off of the tree line and detonate themselves, giving some easy experience. So up against any other race, that one particular item could be an easy win right there. Let's take a look at this. This one, you can see the amount of focus and intent right here to try and get this one particular tree down. This is very important as that Spirit Walker finally makes his way out. Here you go, Raiders. There is a Staff of Preservation or Teleportation now coming in. Grunt taking a bit of damage. Spirit Walker does not have Spirit Link cast across multiple units, but the Raiders are lying in wait. 33 over 50 supply. Adept training, mastery training should be just around the corner. Yes, it is going to be just around the corner, but have we reached critical mass of those Druids of the Talent? That is going to be that big question there. The Blade Master only sitting at level 2. As we can see, the Blade Master purposely trying to aggro creeps here. Most likely what he's going to do is ensnare this Null Overseer so that he's going to be able to pick up the item, maybe get to level 3 here. It's going to be very close. No, does not. He does end up picking up Sentry Wards as well, though, so that is going to definitely help here as we now see ensnares go down. There goes one Wisp. Level 3 on the Blade Master. Cyclone now up in the air. Wisp getting just forked lightning to death as the Blade Master now going up against that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, Staff of Preservation all the way back home. Let's take a look at that. That was 2 Cyclones that was used in retreat. That means 2 less Cyclones to actually be used aggressively here as we see them push back the other way. All right, let's take a look at the Spirit Walker. Does have enough for some disenchants. Let's take a look. There is some heals. Fairy Fire is revealing, well, was revealing that army there as he decided to himself, you know what, the mana was worth it to try and deny sight on all of this and what's happening. All right, are we going to see a Fork Lightning? Nope, we are just going to see a Cold Arrow piercing through that Wisp as that Wisp does get taken down. All right, Sentry Ward is down over here, so army sides are going to be very important. You can see also another Sentry Ward here by Focus. Both sides knowing where the other one is, and it sounded like another Sentry Ward was placed down, and yes, it was. There's that Sentry Ward is placed down here, and are we going to perhaps be spotted? Yes, and the other Sentry Ward now taken down. So both sides cleaning up each other's wards so that they're trying to minimize the amount of information the other has to work off of. Now, that Naga Sea Witch is sitting at level 2. The Blade Master is sitting at level 3, but they are nowhere near leveling just quite yet. Creeping out this particular creep camp is more for the items than anything else, and is it going to be a useful item? It is a Circlet of Nobility, so that Blade Master does have +4 attack right now. He probably was wishing for Claws of Attack +6, or something along, or Claws of Attack +9, I think is the type of item that drops from there, as we now see the Druids of the Talon are in position. All right, Fork Lightning coming into play. Spirit Walker going to get taken down. No Spirit Link off of that Spirit Walker before he died with 300 mana. That does come as a bit of a surprise as we now see the Peons also absorbing a fair bit of damage. You can see how much extra hit points all of those units have just because the Peons are absorbing the peons have taken over. Oh, Scroll of Healing, negating so much damage in an instant, and that is the reason why you bring peons to a battle. They just soak up damage, and then 1 Scroll of Healing, and that's an extra 1,000 points, as now after all of the Wisp are down, then she uses the Book of the Dead. Beautiful, beautiful play right there. You're going to see the units now coming across. Cyclone picking up the Blade Master once more, but it's looking like what's going on over here. There's a little bit of chasing going after all of those Druids of the Talon. Druids of the Talon have been falling. Can the Blade Master catch up? There goes a couple more ensnares, and there goes 1 Druid of the Talon. There goes another level 4 now on the Blade Master, as things are looking very up and up for Focus this time around. All right, will Focus be able to perhaps finally get a win here, even without a clause of attack? That is going to be the big question here. Meanwhile, finishing up some items, picking up a Tome of Strength +2, plus 50 hit points, a little bit of additional regeneration as well. I don't know the regeneration rates per every point of strength. If you guys expect me to know that, well, I'd have a doctorate in Warcraft 3. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down once again. Red Drake gonna get cleared up here. Demon Hunter able to attack that because of that Orb of Venom. Gonna go ahead and clear that up, but it looks as though the Blade Master is gonna be able to come in here and not be able to get an easy Wisp. There does go an ensnare though, as there goes a quick detonation. Quick ensnares back down onto the unit. There is the Demon Hunter gonna get taken down. He does get ensnared. That does stop channeling. Down goes the Demon Hunter, and there goes the GG by Remind. Focus taking game number 1. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game number 1. Please stay tuned for game number 2.